Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Mega Cast. That's right.
Woo, the Mega
Cast.
What an intro.
Browns pep rally. That's right. Bubba, go ahead, man. I know you're
I'm so excited. This is the first time. Oh, you guys don't even know. This is the first time ever that we've ever done this. This is the Triple B experience. I'm Bad Bubba Brewer. That's Gary, the producer, Gary DeBar, Cable, and we also have the other podcast, Steelers Realm podcast, with TA, JT, and the guys. But I'm so excited about this one. Oh, this is Christmas coming early, ladies and gentlemen. Get your terrible towels ready because we have Pittsburgh Steelers Randy Fuller in the house tonight.
Right.
So right. I can retire right now to podcasting, but I'm not going to. And some
people are probably hoping so.
They probably hope that we do, but I'm not. I can't give everybody everything they want. But we are so happy. We got Alley Cat Beverage giving the sponsorship for the show. We got some major prizes. We got some Steeler talk. Let's get it on, guys. I'm so excited.
So let's bring in our other host here. So first, we're going to introduce the infamous Jim Tiger.
Hey, what's up?
Steve. Hi, JT.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Hey, great to be with you tonight, and have our special guest with us as well, too. So, anyhow, let me intro our crew tonight. Unfortunately, New Jersey Dev got caught up on a garbage barge as they were moving down the river, but no, I'm just teasing him. It had a work event, couldn't make it tonight, but we do have coming at you live from Colorado tonight, the famous TA. What's up, brother? How you doing out there, man?
Wow.
What's up, TA? Welcome.
Good evening, gentlemen. Man,
Hi, TA.
Hi, Bubba. How are you, buddy? I'm about as excited
real
as
good.
you was.
I'm so excited.
This is Christmas time.
It is.
And I have to go ahead and say something. JT cleaned it up. I mean, what Dev's doing right now on the garbage barge, for all of our listeners out there, he actually did find Jimmy Hoffa. So there's more to come on that right now. So there's a good reason why he wasn't here today. All right. But other than that, guys, I am glad to be here. And we have a special guest, man.
We do. Man, I know. So happy to bring him on. Let's introduce him. Number 29, Pittsburgh Steeler, legendary cornerback. Let me just give him a couple accolades as well, too. Known probably as most famous play was the immaculate deflection when he broke up the Hail Mary pass from Jim Harbaugh back in the 95 AFC championship game. Number 29, Mr. Randy Fuller. Randy, welcome, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to the Mega Cast.
I love it. This is awesome.
Oh, man. Thank you guys for having me on. I mean, it's not too often that you get a Hall of Famer on here. I recently was inducted into my hometown sports Hall of Fame.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Not to get confused with Canton or anything, all right? But you are talking to a high school Hall of Famer, okay?
Nice.
Yeah, guys. So, hey, how's everybody doing?
Better.
And Randy, I got to say something, man.
Yes, sir.
For all you Steelers out there, Randy is down there in Houston right now sporting that swag. Now look at this guy. He's ready to hit Heinz Field tomorrow, man. Tell me this guy's not pumped up.
I love that hat.
But hey, just real quick, just for the listeners out there, we are going to actually let you on to the Mega Cast tonight. Maybe ask some questions. We got trivia. We got lots of prizes to give away from Alley Cat Beverage. So please, if you're willing to come on and maybe ask Randy a question or any of us, or even do some trivia, please comment and give me your email and I'll shoot you the link and we'll bring you on. So I
got tons of Steeler questions and I'm ready. We're ready to win
and tons of prizes.
Prizes. The bar's loaded with prizes.
Okay, so JT, why don't you get this thing started here?
All right, guys. Well, hey, it's an interactive night, and you know what? Before we do that, why don't we roll it? Our little Alley Cat tribute. Let's go ahead and roll that now, and then we'll just kind of jump into things.
You got it.
They were so kind to be able to help us, and Bubba went over there today.
Thank you so much, Amanda, Eric. God bless you.
Yeah,
thank
you.
you.
Let's pay the bills here for a minute.
There's a new cat in town, formerly known as Clymer Beverage. The newly remodeled Alley Cat Beverage is located in the heart of Clymer. Still carrying all of your traditional beverages, Alley Cat Beverage also offers all of the newest flavors, brands, and novelties, including slushies and popsicles. From the gridiron to the back porch swing, Alley Cat has your favorite beverage in stock and ready for any occasion. Stop in and see the new cat in town. Back the alley where all the cool cats go.
Alley Cat.
I love that.
That was great.
Hey,
That was awesome.
hey, Bubba, was that your high school team? It looked like your high school
No,
team.
no. I played for Marion Center, but we did play those guys, yeah. But we weren't very good back then.
Just down the road, Randy.
But thanks, Randy. Thank you. You got a keen eye. You have a keen eye. That's when I was skinnier back then. That might have been me on the field.
I saw you.
Yeah.
I was talking about the guys on the
Or on the
side.
bench, one or the other.
In and out water.
Yeah. I'm a Gatorade guy. I just handed it out all the time.
He was Bubba Boucher back then.
Yeah.
Bubba Boucher.
Hey, Bubba Boucher's a legend now.
That's right.
Yeah, so that was actually Penn's Manor's field there. Penn's Manor is a team nearby, our sponsor too. So that's why I used those guys there. Yeah, they're in a little old town called Clymer, PA. But you know what? Even a lot of professional athletes know of Clymer, PA by Luigi's. I'm going to give Luigi's restaurant, Italian restaurant, a little bit of plug.
Nice.
I know a favorite place of Troy's. He went out there quite a bit.
That is true. That's true.
On the wall there too. But yeah, a couple little plugs to our Clymer business folks out there. So anyhow, Randy, it's Browns week, man. And, this is probably the first year, maybe other than last year, that the Browns actually playing the Browns actually means something. So I'm pretty excited about tearing that down, getting everybody pumped up for this week. But we thought maybe we'll let you kick it off with one of your favorite Browns stories as a player, some of the stuff that you guys experienced playing the Browns over the years, man.
Yeah, I mean, so the first story that comes to mind is, in college, I didn't get a chance to get on a plane and go play any games. It was a straight bus ride. So the first thing come to my mind is, what do you mean we're riding the bus over to Cleveland? I didn't know how close it was. So here we are loading up, getting on the bus. And it just reminded me of my college days. So I was super excited about that. And I know this was like the last game in Cleveland before they moved to Baltimore. And I just remember the fans just hated us. I mean, just hated us. I mean, they were throwing things on the field. It was just bad. And the dog pound was real. I mean, so I didn't understand the rival. And until you get there and either as a fan in the stands or as a player on the field, you truly don't understand the hate. So I got a chance to see that up close, especially knowing that they were going to be leaving. So they really was pissed off and they really hated us even more. I don't remember losing to the Browns in the tenure that I was there. So when I think about the Browns, I think about, man, I always joke with all my Browns fans here in Texas about, man, that's our backyard team. That's our little brother. And I mean, they hate me for it. But now last year, oh my God, for once, I was not taking phone calls.
I don't blame you.
Hey, in fact, the playoffs, the Brown fans was consoling me. Oh, it was so bad. So yeah, but that's the one story that sticks out to me, just how passionate the fans are there. And I mean, we believe we have the best fans. We believe Still the Nation is the greatest nation. But the Browns fans they're right there behind us.
And Randy, I got a quick question. Now, back in those days, that was before Watergate, and that was when they still threw locks and dog bones and everything else on the field from the dog pound.
Yes.
Did you get to experience any of that first game?
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's the game I remember. I saw dog bones flying on the field and cans. And everything else. I mean, I experienced that and trash talking. I mean, it's like your boys that play pickup basketball. It's like we knew them. That's how close it was at that particular stadium. So it was an intense rival for sure.
So Randy, the first feeling, that first 1 minute, then you truly hated Cleveland in that first minute when you played it. Then 1 minute, that close.
Yeah. I mean, you learn quickly to not like them. You learn quickly to really hate them. So, and nothing changes, I mean, I grew up being a diehard Steeler fan, and, back in the 70s, I just hated the Cowboys. That was my number one hate team. But once I started playing for the Steelers, then I realized, Cleveland is ahead of the Cowboys. We hate Cleveland more.
Well, where would you rank the Browns and the Ravens then?
Oh, man, because of the tradition and the history, Cleveland is still number one. Because they have put so much effort to get to where they are now just to beat us. You got to understand now, the victories against the Steelers last year, I mean, even though they didn't go to the Super Bowl, they still called that
Super Bowl.
a championship season.
Yeah.
So,
that was their
championship game against us. So, so the Ravens, we hate the Ravens too, but not like we hate the Browns.
Well, and I'll be honest, Randy, and those years after they moved the Browns, there was like a little bit of an emptiness because it was such a passionate rivalry.
Yeah.
And the two teams, the fans seem to be very similar, just blue collar fans, hardworking fans, and love their team. And, when that went away, we certainly kind of almost felt for them for a while until they were able to pull it back. Of course, it was quite a few years after they came back before it was even you could consider it a rivalry again. But hey, we're here now. And man, after last year, that still stings a little bit too. So,
all right, that's JT. I gotta ask you. You gave a pretty good eulogy there, and I was heartfelt right there. But did you feel that exact same way in 1999 in that September game when the Browns came back and we put the shellac into them at 43-0? Did you still feel sorry for them then, or was it welcome back to the NFL?
I didn't.
I didn't really feel sorry for them. I was like, welcome back. Okay. Now, just remember who your big brother is.
Exactly.
We're going to go ahead and whoop your ass. But, it was good to have the old a little brother back to beat on a little bit for a while.
But that little brother has beat on us on that last outing, and that has given me a bad taste in my mouth. Now I don't know about the rest of you guys, but that was the worst. That was the worst I've seen in such a long time. I can't even remember. Yeah. It was bad in the first 5 minutes of that game.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
First 5 minutes. That was the first 14 seconds, Bub. I don't know if you remember that ball sailing over Ben's head.
I know, but I was thinking they were coming back, and then it was like 28-0 before I even downed my second beer. So it was bad.
Did they beat us or did we beat ourselves? You know what I mean? I mean, you got to give credit where it's due, but at the same time, right off the get-go, we were, we
beat ourselves.
Yep. Yeah, I do too.
It reminded me of the Tyson fights in the 90s. I mean, literally, we gathered with my godfather's house. I was in college. We're going to watch the Tyson fight. Get up, go in the kitchen, get some chips. Fight's over by the time you sit back down. Oh, my God. Remember how pissed off you were about that? Like, man, I planned my whole day around this fight.
Yeah.
I just want to be over in 3 seconds. And, man, that's what – I mean, it's still a game. I think – I don't remember. I might have went out to a Steeler bar here in Houston, and I mean, gosh, we're just when we lose, it's just not a good thing. Or when we're losing, it's just bad. It's just bad for all Steeler fans. So I do have a bad taste in my mouth from that playoff game. I really, really do. And I'm hoping. I mean, we lost to them the past 2 games, so it's important that we set the tempo and go and get this one for sure.
Yeah.
Bang them up while you can, because I play them in 3 weeks after you guys do. So do as much damage as you possibly can.
We can finish off Baker.
See what we put up with.
Who are you, Cable? The people don't. They need to know what's your team.
Right.
They probably know. We rag on them enough.
I already know.
Yeah. Well, full disclosure to any new viewers out there, I am a Patriots fan.
Boo.
But we can all come together in our hatred for the Browns.
Like, how does that happen? That's like child abuse. Like, what did your parents do to you? Like, how did that happen?
Don't know.
It
was just a gravitational pull.
No, it's funny because Caleb's one of my best friends since we were elementary school, and his mom, phenomenal lady, is a huge Steeler fan.
Die hard.
She always had a thing for Tom Brady. So I don't know if she liked I don't know if she would like
say something, Gary. Cable does kind of look like Tom with the beard.
He wishes he looked like Tom Brady. You kidding me?
A little bit.
I don't want to look like that cheater. Don't even bring that cheater's name up. He's
done now. He's dead to you, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. But to go back to what you were talking about earlier, Randy, I wanted to ask this from somebody that's been there. You were talking about the hatred and how you could feel it between, you and the Cleveland Browns and everything. How does that feel when you watch a game now and you see division rivals like that buddy after the game? Does that do anything for, they're swapping jerseys, they're BSing on the sideline when the play's over. Like, they don't have that hatred now.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different now. I mean, because of free agency and guys moving from team to team and, working out with the same trainer in the offseason, having the same agent. There are so many other connections to these guys. And they realize between after the 60 minutes is over, then, they're back to friends. And that's what it is. So, but, that just like that Ravens-Steeler game, I mean, it doesn't matter what the roster says. It's going to be an all-out fight.
It's a Red Cross game.
And I just feel like, man, especially everything that happened with Mason Rudolph and then with us getting our butt kicked. I mean, if I was still on the current team, oh, my God.
This is going to be a slugfest Sunday.
I can't even sleep. I'm just meditating about what I'm going to do to the offensive guy. So, so I hope our players are feeling that same way.
Yeah. Well, hey, guys, just real quick, we do have some guests that are going to join us. So we're going to pull one of them up right now, if that's okay.
Right.
So
what we got? We got tons of people on the line. Well,
I wouldn't say tons. We have a couple.
Well, it's a start here. It's the start of the mega cast.
Well, we're going to bring one up, and maybe they can ask Randy a question. Okay, we got Scott. What's up, man?
Hey,
Scott. How's it going?
What's your questions?
Well, I got a question for Randy.
Yes,
I want to know, do you think that the Browns will be dumb enough to play Baker Mayfield on Sunday?
They are the Browns. They are the Browns. That's the first thing. And I'm going to say they are dumb enough to do it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's truly going to be a game time decision. He's going to warm up. He's going to do everything. All indication is that he's going to play, and then maybe at the last minute he doesn't. But they are dumb enough to do that, though.
I hope they play him because I can't wait to watch TJ Watt smash him.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Scott.
Yeah, and I think one good hit on that shoulder, that'll put him out for the rest of the year, too. So do they want to risk that? That's a good question. We were kind of kicking that around before we went live there, too. So
that's their franchise. The only way they can protect him is if they turn around and hand it off to Nick Chubb.
Well, you know what? Only thing that scares me is our Steelers. I mean, all hands say, yes, play Baker Mayfield. We'll hit him. We'll hurt him. He's out. But for some reason, we tend to make Baker Mayfield a all-star in a situation like this. And doesn't even get his jersey dirty.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So, man, it's just I hate that, but sometimes we do that. Yeah. So
the thing about Baker is, though, and I hate to say it as a Steeler fan, but he always tends to rise to the occasion. Whenever he was in college, he did the same way. Back against the wall, losing his job, goes off to a new school, wins the job, comes back in, and just dominates. It's a little irritating.
Yeah, he definitely got the memo. I mean, he understands the rival, and he's very, very competitive. He gives us a hard time. Like I said, I'd rather him not play, and I'll feel better about our chances. But last year, they lost a head coach and a couple other people and put up 40 plus points on us. So it's a rival. So it really doesn't matter what. Like I said, it doesn't matter what the roster say.
Yeah,
just
it's going to be a fight.
Just today, Coach T gave them some bulletin board material. Said that if they play Case Keenum, it's the same thing. Case Keenum, Baker Mayfield, same deal.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what goes down.
Well, I appreciate it, Scott.
Well, I mean, would you rather? And they were talking about this on the radio, so I'm not going to take credit for this question. But would you rather have Baker beat up, or would you rather have the backup there fresh? So, to me, I think it makes let him play Baker and let's see what we can do with him.
I'd rather have a beat up Baker any day because we tend to make backup quarterbacks look like all stars.
Yeah, no, that too. Yeah,
well, the game plan, whoever is in there, is going to be to run the ball. So if we don't stop the run, it really doesn't matter which one is in there. So that's what we have to do. We have to set the tempo, set the line of scrimmage, control that, and force them to throw and force Baker to move out the pocket if he is the one. That's what we have to do.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well, hey, Scott, why don't you stick with us? I'm going to drop you back down, but I want to get your prediction and stuff when we get into that, and some trivia. I'd like to have you rejoin in a little bit. Okay.
I'll be here.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks for jumping in, Scott.
Thanks,
Hey,
Scott.
quick question. Where are you from, man?
I'm from Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Indiana's
Nice.
finest.
Boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're gonna drop you off here, and I think we lost Bubba Boucher. Maybe his mama's saying, that podcast is the devil. I don't know where he went. And hopefully we get him back. But but anyway, we're gonna bring in another guest.
Nice.
Or do we want to wait? Do you want to bring him in, JT?
Bring him in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. We have Craig joining. Oh, look at that.
All right.
Yeah.
It's Halloween,
Hi, guys.
baby.
Hey, how you doing,
Hi, guys.
man?
Hey, good. This
What's
is
up,
Craig
Craig?
from Patton, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, Craig.
Cool.
Welcome.
Yes.
And,
Welcome.
Hey,
You have a question?
Well, not more of a question, but more of appreciation. A lot of people don't realize how hard professional athletes work to put on a great performance, every week. And, you can cry whenever we lose, but these guys, they're putting their best effort forward, I think, to give you a good game. And I appreciate that win or lose, every athlete out there that entertains us, pro wrestler, pro football player. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Yeah.
He was there.
Well, thank you,
Craig.
sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well said.
Yeah, it's a brutal game, guys. I mean, like I said, often after the game, I jokingly say this, but it was true. When I left the NFL, most of my friends were the training staff. I knew the trainers and the doctors more than I knew some of my teammates. I spent a lot of time in that cold tub and just rehabbing and just many, many hours. So just to get your body ready to go from one Sunday to another Sunday, it takes a lot of work and a lot of rehab and just good quality trainers to get you back. So my hat's off to them for keeping us out there on the field and allowing us to make those plays.
Yeah. I mean, as a fan, which is all I've ever been, it's easy to watch a game and, maybe they lay an egg out there and it's easy to sit on your couch and be like, what was that? What a bunch of bums or whatever. But, nobody wants to go out there and play bad. Nobody wants to go out there and look bad. Like everybody's trying. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, but it's easy to lose track of that when you're sitting at home on the couch.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Randy, you want to know the score yet of the World Series? No? Okay. All right. Just checking.
Yeah, I do. Just because you brought it up, that means
You sure?
We're probably down 3-0.
Randy,
No.
he's going to be giving you these spoiler alerts all night long.
What is it? I do want to know.
3-0 Atlanta. So,
again, can't lose. I'm a diehard. I grew up being a diehard Braves fan, but I currently reside in Houston, Texas. I've been here 6 years, so I mean, when they hired Dusty Baker, it was a no-brainer. So I've been cheering for Dusty to win one. So I'm still pulling for the Astros first, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm rooting for Charlie Morton. So
yeah, ground chuck, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Bubba Boucher is back.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Yes, thank you.
There's Bubba.
As I broke my hand, the power went out of my house on my laptop. Ain't that amazing?
No. Did the power go out? No, hold on. Did the power go out at your house, or did the power go out because you didn't have the cord plugged into your laptop?
I had the cord, and I don't even know how long I can go. So we're gonna.
We've had plenty of problems with this.
Together.
It's not the first time.
No.
Buy Bubba a generator for Christmas.
Bubba, that's 15-yard penalty, Bubba.
That's right, man.
Got a question for Craig. What's behind that 7? What number are you wearing? Is that a 5?
This is a custom jersey in 73.
I got 73, and mine's a custom too. Actually, my boy Scott, I got it for being in his wedding. I was his best man in his wedding, so he got me a custom Steeler jersey. So, yeah.
When I went to pick my number, I thought, well, just pick the year I was born, 73. That works. And what better name to have in the back of a jersey than Fitzpatrick, if you ask me?
Yeah, that'll work this year.
I like it. There's a lot of great Fitzpatricks out there, and for some reason, y'all really disappointed me that no one has on 29. You know.
Next time, Randy.
Hey,
Randy,
listen. This is not the first time. let me tell you this. Listen. So my son had career day at his elementary school, and so that morning I couldn't take him to school. My neighbor had to take him to school. So he comes down the hill, and for some reason my son grew up being a Michael Vick fan, and he had on Michael Vick autograph signed jersey, and my neighbor is like looking at him like, Ellington, what about your dad? And Ellington looks down at his jersey. He said, "Oh, I'll wear him next time." I couldn't even get my own son in my jersey.
Oh, that's great.
I like that mask. I like that mask, Greg.
That's for Bubba. That's for Bubba.
Well, God bless you.
Mask Marauder.
I'm gonna show my real ugly face on the internet. No way.
Well, I do it all the time.
Oh yeah. Some people make a living showing their face, Craig. You good?
Well, hey, Craig, with a name like Fitzpatrick, let me throw this out there. Where is the Fitzpatrick on our team this year? What's the number? 39. Where is that guy this year so far? I don't know, Randy.
I'm making close plays, but definitely we've seen more of him last year. But maybe the year's still young, I think.
Yeah, I hope you're right. This is a contract year for him, though, too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yes.
So it's a big year for him to show up. So,
well, maybe we could potentially have better players on the field now where he doesn't have to make as many plays.
That's true.
And I mean, that could be it. I mean, with TJ Watt coming off the corner and getting sacks, I mean, hey, there was not a play to be made on that particular play. So, but his time will come. I think he's still a really good player for us. And but as a defensive back, we're only as good as the pressure. I mean, that has not changed. If we're not getting pressure on the quarterback, it doesn't matter how good you cover. You can look bad. But I do think we have improved overall in the secondary.
Yeah. What about Hayden? What do you think? You think he's going to be back, or this is last year with Steeler?
Ooh. Oh, man. Money comes into play, right? This is all about money, right?
It's all about the money.
Unfortunately, yeah.
If it's about money, he probably won't be back. That's just – I mean, we do sign some free agents back, but I just don't think at the cornerback position, I've seen us move on too many times where
yeah,
and it just depends on what the overall growth plan is going to be for the team, with the changes that's going to happen.
Well, how old is Hayden?
He'll be 33 or 32.
Yeah,
32.
You're right, PA.
So my question then is, Randy, do you think he becomes a gun for hire, kind of like Jamal Adams?
I again, the way the league is structured is really truly about the money. And I think he may sit out there as a free agent, and then some corner gets hurt, they bring in a veteran, you know. So that may be the case. But if he got a great relationship with some former defensive coordinator that's somewhere else that really loved him, and they need that veteran leadership on that particular team, then I can see him getting scooped up there too.
Maybe he'll be a Patriot next year.
Well, I was going to say maybe Bruce Arians will get him.
Man, you guys haven't changed your secondary in 30 years, Cable. I don't even. All I see is
the 2019 Defensive Player of the Year, Stephon Gilmore.
You, dude. You guys keep the same secondary, man.
Hey, Craig, we're going to drop you for now off the cast, but if you stick with us, we'd like to bring you back for some,
trivia.
Some trivia.
I'll be here. I'll be here.
Stay with us.
All right, awesome. Well, let's keep ripping down, man. So
I'm glad I'm here. Thank you.
So much for Christmas, right, Bubs?
Oh my God! Oh, the house was shaking on the roof and the foundation when I was off. I'm telling you,
Hulk mode.
Oh, I was hulking out. Yep. I'm gonna be divorced before I get married. Let's put it that way.
Save yourself the trouble. Save yourself the trouble.
Oh man, now we're talking.
Wow. We got a lot of people on the chat room here. Let's just jump on, people. Ask
I have the links in the chat. We have Randy. How often do we get a guest like this on? So hop on, ask some questions, interact with us, get a chance to win some prizes. So
I got tons of prizes from Alley Cat Beverage to the right of me.
Nice.
That's right.
What are some of the prizes, Bubba?
Well, some of the prizes are some Steelers shirts. I got a whole case of Busch Light. We got beer, people, and that's the best. That's a good
Steelers merch, beer,
Steelers merchandise, Rolling Rock T-shirts, Bud Light. I got a Bud Light Steeler welcome mat for your bar or for your house.
Nice.
Come up with the right answers. I got them right here, and we'll give them to you.
You're not sampling the prizes there, Bubba, are you?
Well, I was drinking an icy light. I was, but I think I'm gonna be done now, guys, because I gotta pay attention, or my power will go off, and I'll be sleeping outside.
Nobody will get their prizes.
Oh my God, yes. Oh God.
All right, Jimmy, bring this thing back on the rails here.
Well, let's tear into what we're going to face with these guys this week. Obviously, we're talking about Baker Mayfield, but I mean, even if Case Keenum is going to get the start, what are we going to be faced with? What do you think our biggest challenge is? And I'm guessing the answer is obvious there, but what are we going to be faced with, and who's going to pose the most problems for us? What do you think, Randy?
Well, like I said earlier, I think Cleveland's going to try to establish the run game. And if we do not slow down the run, then obviously it's going to open up the play action. And then I think all those receivers are capable of getting open and catching the ball. So if we could stop the run early and then play coverage, then we got a better chance to contain. The Steelers defense has always been about bend but don't break. That's just the defense is. So teams tend to move the ball on us, but a lot of times we don't let them into the end zone. We hold them to 3 points, and that's how we've won a lot of games over the years. So, I mean, if our front is healthy and doing well, we can stop the run. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. And I think the keys, though, to this game is the turnovers. The team who don't turn it over is probably going to win this game. So it's going to be important for us to run to the ball, rally to the ball, try to get some strips, try to get some picks. And I think whoever wins the turnover battle is going to be the team that wins. You're doing the TJ Watt punch it out.
TJ Watt.
Well, hopefully doesn't get the penalty.
Do you think, Randy, that the Steelers this season has not played a whole complete 60-minute game, and this could be the game against Cleveland? We play 60 minutes.
I think this needs to be the game. I agree. We have not played 60 minutes, and I would love to see a complete game. And I can't remember the last time we played a complete game, even after going 12-0 last year. I mean, none of those halves were we just played halves last year and was 12-0. Yeah. So I would love to see what it looks like where we don't turn the ball over, control the tempo, get the running game going, open up the passing game to those receivers, and yeah, I like to see us play 60 minutes just to see what it looks like. Don't you guys miss that? Like,
I do.
I mean, think about it. We have been a half. I mean, we have played 30 minutes of football for a
Randy,
long time.
You're talking pre-COVID now, buddy. I mean, nobody remembers that far back anymore.
That's true. But yeah, well, hey, let's take a look at the Seattle game. What happened there? I mean, even the announcers, they came back. I think Michelle was on the sideline. She had interviewed Coach Carroll, and he said, well, we got to get the Steelers to bring more guys up to open up the passing. Well, it seemed like they were able to run the ball more effectively, and like we sat on our hands and were stubborn, and for a quarter and a half didn't do a damn thing about it until finally I think somebody finally just said, hey, enough of this crap. So what happened there? What was it, an adjustment thing, Randy? What do you think?
Oh man, I mean, again, you got to be consistent. We had the lead. We felt like we were in control of the game, and we just tend to we didn't stick to the game plan. We adjusted the game plan and just kind of laid back a little bit, and Seattle found something that they could do well that game, which was run the ball, and then that opened up everything else. So, I'm a diehard fan to the point where I try not to question, what our coaches do or the decisions that they make. But, I always look at it from my perspective, what I was used to. We were used to being the aggressor. We're going to slap you in the mouth first. We're going to control the tempo. We're going to set the tone. And for some reason, some games, I don't feel like we do that. And I think we kind of relaxed on Seattle, thought we had it under control. And then, they fought back. But, the bottom line is you found a way to win, and that's what we did.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank God for that. Thank God.
Yeah. No doubt. Question for you, Randy. In your opinion, what's going on with Washington? Apparently he requested a trade, maybe. Can't confirm or deny that. But do you think maybe that's kind of hindering him on the field, and maybe that's why he's not getting the playing time? Or do you think it's more of the injury related, or what are you thinking?
Well, we're never going to hold it against a player that can help us win and be successful. So I definitely don't think that's it. I just think whatever the chemistry that they feel like is the best fit, that's what they're going to go with. And Washington, you one play away from being the man. Just like when Juju went down, the next guy had to step up. So, obviously we need to get the ball to our playmakers. We definitely need to do that. But, we struggle. We've just been struggling offensively, trying to find that rhythm. And who is that continuity with that Ben needs to have? We still don't know. We still don't know. So, hopefully, we can incorporate him into the game plan a little more, because he is, excited when he gets that ball. So we need everybody. It's a long season. It's 17 games.
Yep.
And we're not out of that. We're right in the thick of it. So, I think before it's over, he'll be a big factor for us.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, guys, we have another guest. We want to bring him on, or do we want to wait?
Nice. Yeah. No.
All right. Lindsay, welcome to the MegaCast.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi.
Lindsay,
How are
and
you?
who's the pretty little lady there? Who do you got with you?
This is my daughter, Adriella.
Hi.
There's Dad, Bubba Brewer. Great to see you.
You too, Lindsay.
Nice to see everyone.
Hi.
Hi. So go Steelers. They better win
right.
this week. I cannot have another Browns loss. I can't. But Adriella has a question.
All right.
Are the Steelers gonna win this year? Maybe the Super Bowl.
Ooh. That's a hard question, Lindsay.
Bring in the heat.
Woo!
Bring in the heat.
Wow. Whole way from New Mexico with that question. Oh my. Randy, do you want to take that question?
Hey, I'll take it, Bubba. Look.
Yeah, go ahead. TA got it.
Go ahead, TA.
We don't really have the spirit, guys.
Look, the standard is the standard. And it's Super Bowl or bust every single year. And there's no indication that we're down and out. We've been 1-4 before. We've been 1-3 before, and we've still made it to the playoffs. We've even went on to win a Super Bowl. So we're not down. We don't get to play big boy football until after week 8 anyways, because that's what separates the men from the boys and who can coach, who can play, and who's going to drive this thing home. So to answer your question, little lady, absolutely, we've got the greatest chance in the world to win the Super Bowl this year.
So how much money are you going to lay on that, TA?
Got that terrible towel.
$0. I do not jinx myself on betting against my team.
Well, all right, here's where my expertise is going to come in handy. As a guy that's not drinking the Kool-Aid, not a super fan.
Is your power going to go out?
But a Patriots fan, right?
Yes.
Hey, wait a second. Does his opinion really count at this time, guys? I mean, come on.
You're going to like what I have to say. You're going to like what I have to say.
All right. Let's hear
like
what
I said, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid, but, more times than not, watching from the outside, they do it. They pull it off. I'm like, oh, they're out this year. They're not going to, they're done. They're not doing anything. And then they start ripping the games out, and they're beating. They drop a stinker to a team that they shouldn't, but then they beat, 3 of the best teams in the league that year. Like, just when I'm ready to count them out, not out of spite, but just to, maybe a team out of my way, they just come back. They're resilient.
And I want to say something real quick. I think, and this to me would be like a trilogy of the last Big Ben ride. This is the Return of the Jedi, with Big Ben beating the evil empire of everybody that's been betting against the Steelers to go out on top one more time. And everybody knows I'm a Big Ben fan. So I'm going to say, because it's always nice to watch Steeler football now in mid-February. So hopefully I pray that we get to where we need to be, and hopefully we can pray to win a Super Bowl or get in a Super Bowl. So I'll say that.
Bubba, does that mean now we're going to get to watch Ben and Chewbacca take off in the Millennium Falcon off the 50-yard line at the end of the year?
Whatever it takes to win a Super Bowl. Whenever it takes to win a Super Bowl.
Chewbacca's at Disney World now.
Return to the Mac.
Hey, thanks, guys. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on.
Coming
We
from
appreciate it.
New Mexico. Great to see you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think that was our first child on the podcast, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Besides Bubba.
It's always a first. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
He doesn't like being called a man-child, Caleb. We're not supposed to bring it up. We're not supposed to bring it up.
No pressure with her question.
That was pressure. That was
no pressure.
Yeah, we don't want to break anybody's heart.
Hey, so. I will say, since we're on the AFC side this year, we definitely got a chance. If we were on the NFC side, I would say no way we're going anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, the AFC is wide open.
I know it's wide open. We have a chance.
You got 17 games. You got an extra wild card spot. There's so many factors there,
Well, we're just trying to get to the playoffs. If we get to the playoffs, we always believe that we're going to the Super Bowl. That's what I learned when I got there. Like, if the Steelers go to the playoffs, we believe we're going to win a Super Bowl. So that's the way I was taught, and I think that's the standard, like you said earlier, TA.
And they were the first 6 seed to win a Super Bowl. Somebody's got to be the first 7 seed to do it eventually.
Hey, man, don't be putting us at 7, man. Okay, well, that's you point. I'm
dreaming for 7 right now.
We're 6 games in.
I'm just saying, it's a playoff spot. That's all.
I'm saying we could be number 1 before it's all over.
But if we got, I think we got a question online, like Brian Yeager said, about the key is our offensive line. So, Randy, what do you think of our offensive line so far this season, and what can they do coming a little further into the season?
Oh God,
I know. I'm sorry.
They're better than last year.
Okay,
they are. They're much more younger, athletic.
Oh yeah,
they are better. I agree with Randy.
I can start there. They're better than, and it takes time to gel. It takes time. So Najee is actually had some games, so that tells you that offensive line doing their part. So I just think we're, it's all about timing. you know, if we hit it at the right time, we can make a serious run at this thing. So the offensive line they're doing a good job. They're not doing a great job, but they're doing a good job. And again, I mean, Ben's getting rid of the ball so fast. We ain't even asking them to do that much, you know? So, I mean, so long as they can hold a point attack for a little while, we got a chance. So
by November going into December, that cohesiveness on that line could get us into the playoffs. It's a good time. It's a good time to be that good. So it's going to take a little bit of while, like you said.
Well, the line could do that, but it still comes down to the trigger man and making the right decisions and not turning the ball over. I mean, we have to protect Big Ben. I mean, we have to protect him. So if he's not protected, he feels rushed. I mean, I'm talking about protecting to the point where at least let him get the ball off, because if he holds the ball and they strip it, that turnover is what's been killing us. I mean, we give teams short fields like nobody else. Like, come on, make them work. Make them go 90 yards, 80 yards. So I give the line, you know, a thumbs up for improvement and hopefully in another month that they continue to improve.
All right, guys. So I got to ask, Zach Banner has just been reactivated as of last week. Did not dress. Do we see him dress? And does he start? Or do we work him slowly back into to see whether or not he settles in at left or right tackle to take over for Chooks? Because me personally, I don't think Chooks is our answer at this point in time. He's our weak link on the offensive line.
Well, I mean, you probably had your best offensive line performance last week. The week before the bye. Do you just change that? You know,
now remember that was bringing in Joe Hagg. Now we did have Dan Moore. Right. Dan Moore went out. Hagg came in. So is Hagg the answer? See, there's the missing pieces that everybody hasn't been watching. We talk about cohesiveness across that offensive line, but there hasn't been one complete game yet with those offensive starters because somebody has left sometime during the game to nurse an injury of some sort.
Yeah, right. So will it be that impactful to rotate another player in? Well, and here's another thought on Zach Banner too. Like, is he really proven? I mean, he had a starting job last year before he got hurt, right? They anointed him a starter, but you know, how much have we seen of him really?
5 games. And I don't think he's got the yellow jacket sewed up yet.
Well, we need some healthy, skilled bodies in there. Hopefully he can provide that.
What do you think? What do you think, Randy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether he will start against the Browns. I mean, you got to bring him back slowly. You know, you don't want to just throw him to the wolves. Myles Garrett is gonna, you know, he got a graveyard out there of quarterbacks. I'm sure Ben is in the front door. So
Ben was his number one. Did you notice that in the picture?
I'm sure it was. So yeah, I mean, I think he'll play. I just think we need to bring him along. You know, get him some more. There's nothing like live reps. I mean, you can assimilate this at practice all you want to, but it's the live reps that count. So you don't just bring a guy back off of injury and throw him back in there right away. You give him some reps. Maybe he takes over in the third series and see how he does. So I don't know what Coach Tomlin's game plan will be, but that's what I'm thinking will probably happen. And eventually he'll probably end up being the starter before it's all – I mean, he will resume starting before it's all said and done.
Okay, good answer. That was great.
Nice. Hey, we're getting some other questions too from the fans. This one going out for Randy. It was, hey Randy, what was your favorite Bill Cowher moment?
Oh, good question. Coach Cowher moment.
Coach Cowher moment. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of an easy one. I mean, literally, the emotion that we had after that 1995 AFC Championship game. Been in the locker room, hear Greg Lord curse everybody out, and then handing the championship trophy to Coach Cowher and him just holding that up. I mean, that was just one of the best feelings because as a player, man, the first person, you know, you're trying to please it's just like a father-son. You're trying to please your father. So with Coach Cowher, we were trying to please our coach. So to see his happiness, I will never ever forget that. Because at that point in the locker room, which was crazy because instant replay was a little slow back then. When I made that play, when I got off the ground, I ran and jumped in the stands. So most people didn't even know I made that play. I was in the locker room just chilling. Nobody knew, I'm telling you, because everybody jumped. So they didn't know who made the play. So, and I didn't say, hey, I made that play. I just knew we were going to the Super Bowl. And all I could think about, man, can you believe this? This is my childhood team. And I just made this play. And we're going, I mean, it was just unsurreal. I mean, it was just crazy to see that happen. So being a part of that, and Coach Howard, obviously, he had that ball in his trophy case. It was a top ball until he won the Super Bowl. Then my ball dropped down, but but it's still that's one of the greatest memory I have just being on that team.
Do you think that play is not as revered as it should be? Because I remember that play, and that play was one of the greatest defensive plays in Steeler history to take them to the Super Bowl. So that play is not as revered as it should be in Steeler Nation.
Well, no, I don't know. They got it ranked as number 3 all time in Three Rivers Stadium.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, that is the ranking of it. So it is. But, I mean, when you don't win the Super Bowl, some things don't get talked about as much. I mean, in my opinion, we were probably one of the best Steeler teams to not win a Super Bowl. I mean, that team we were on, I mean, 95, 96, and 7. I mean, I go to war with those guys any day. I mean, we had the baddest and meanest linebackers, with Kevin Green and Greg Lloyd, Chad Brown, Levon Kirkland, Jason Gilden. I mean, dude.
That Super Bowl was like a slugfest of two boxers, though.
Oh, I know.
You guys, Dallas Cowboys, and you guys were down 10-0, and Yancey gets that touchdown, and it was just. That was a slugfest of a Super Bowl.
Yeah. And I mean, we obviously started off slow, didn't play our best in the beginning. And I mean, once we picked it up, I mean, we controlled and dominated the game.
Right.
So again, it came down to what? Turnovers. Right. So if you don't turn the ball over, we're Super Bowl champs. So yeah, that part of it we don't like to think about, but to me, that 1995 team should get more recognition. It should be talked about more. Not so much my play, but that season overall was just an incredible season.
It was. It truly was.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have any more people?
Back on our Super Bowl run. I mean, prior to that, I mean, it was a long time. So I always say, give us credit for getting us rolling again.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Bob.
No, go ahead, Cable.
I was just going to say, since you said about getting the ball rolling and you had that great relationship with Cower, how did you feel seeing him win it finally, those years later?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was one of my favorite coaches. So obviously I was super happy for him because I know more than anything what an incredible family man that he is. And, knowing that he would lose his wife a little later makes it even more special that I'm glad he had a chance to share that moment. So definitely one of my favorite coaches of all times and enjoyed playing for him. I mean, he's one of those players, coaches that you just enjoyed playing for. So there was some people wake up dreading to go to work. Man, I used to be excited to go to work. So
yeah.
And that's a reflection of leadership.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Right. I love it. So we have anybody else in the line, in the questions or anything like that?
We still have Scott and we have Craig on.
Nice.
They're hanging on to do some trivia a little bit later on. So
let's hear one of these trivias. We're almost an hour in. We ain't even asked one trivia question. I'm beginning to think Bubba's over there. That was the whole power wipe out. He's like, shit.
Yeah, I'm drinking the Busch Light. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I icy light because my girlish figure. But I'm sorry. I got if you bring one of them,
don't you?
I got I have 10. I got tons of questions.
All right.
Okay.
No pressure.
Okay.
Today, Bubba.
Today. Thank you. Hey,
we're bringing on Scoot. He can answer this one.
Oh, Scoot, this is going to be easy. Scoot, who was the undrafted free agent in 2002 who was from Kent State and returned an interception for a touchdown in a Super Bowl?
Oh man, come on!
Oh, That's the dirty dog.
Yes.
Big James Harrison Debo.
Okay, you're absolutely correct. I can't give I don't want to give too hard of a question because then people will be upset. So these are questions. But yeah, you got that right.
That's what we call a softball in this industry.
Yeah, it was big. I have a couple Cleveland Browns, but I got some questions. So thank you, Scoot, for answering that question.
Hey,
tell him what he won.
Actually, that does pertain to the Browns because we can't forget one of the best Steeler Browns moments involved James Harrison body slamming the Browns fan on the ground.
It's true.
Okay,
he ain't streaked across another field since then.
Scoot, I'm going to give you. You answer this question, Scoot. I'm going to give you
Bubba's bottle cap collection.
I'm going to give you a case from Alley Cat Beverage, a case of Busch Light. If you can answer this question,
I'm good.
Okay, who scored? Oh my God, that's awesome. Okay, in the 2002 overtime playoff game against Jesus God Almighty against the Cleveland Browns. Okay, who scored that overtime touchdown for the Steelers to beat the Browns in the playoffs?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
For a case of beer.
I'm going to go with Foo.
Oh, you got it.
Nice. What?
Oh,
there we go.
Very good, man.
Wow.
Very good.
Honestly, I didn't think you were going to get that.
The only name that's harder to pronounce than Palomalu.
Hey,
he's a bad Malafala.
Hey, you guys think it was wrong for me to send him the answers?
I appreciate that, Randy.
Should I not have done that? My bad, Bubba.
We'll do the open book test the next caller.
You guys are going to split the winnings, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Randy, you got an open invite to my house, man.
Oh, Indiana, Texas. Oh, man. I mean, Indiana, Pennsylvania. I heard you from Pittsburgh.
45 minutes.
That's not that far. Yeah, it's not that far.
Yeah, that's around the corner.
It's the home of Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. So thank you, Scoot. You've I guess I'll have to deliver it. So I'll deliver it too from Alley Cat.
I got a trivia question for him.
Okay.
We'll give him the Busch Light hat if he gets this right. Right.
I will give him that.
Now, I'm really not the first one to wear this number, but before I made it semi-famous, who wore number 29 before Randy Fuller?
Barry Foster.
That's
correct. Man, the dude is on fire.
You got all the Busch Light. You got a case and you got a hat because that's nice.
You can thank this lovely lady right here.
Thank you, Amanda. We appreciate it.
We were trying to get her on, but
yes, we are.
Amanda, please feel free to hop on. We'd like to thank you for sponsoring this tonight. So I will put the link back in there.
Yeah, shout out to Alley Cat Beverage down there in Clymer. Great people down there.
Thank you,
man.
Hold on, Bob. I got one more that he definitely won't know this answer.
Oh, go ahead, Randy.
My teammate in college from the great Tennessee State University also played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He played free safety. What is his name? Y'all
Free
don't know
Free safety now.
I gave you everything.
Yeah,
that's the full case.
I'm gonna have to go. Man, did he play with the Steelers the same time you were there?
No, it was after I was gone.
After you were gone. Oh, that's a tough one, man. That's hard.
Initials are B and A. B-A.
B-A.
And that doesn't stand for badass.
Man, I'm telling you.
Uh-oh.
All
right, you got me on that one.
My roommate in college from Tennessee State University was no other than Brent Alexander.
I wouldn't have come up with that one.
I know you guys didn't know that one now.
Nope.
Hey.
And this one day total comes to an end.
I was putting you only got a hat and some beer. You got stumped by Randy Fuller. Sorry.
Hey, listen, every king gets knocked off his throne at some point.
We're still hoping that's the case with Tom Brady, but
Yeah.
He's done.
Oh.
Hey, listen, had I not made that one play, nobody will remember me.
That's not true.
And hey, sometimes it only takes one play to be a Pittsburgh legend. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. If Santonio Holmes doesn't make that catch in the end zone in Super Bowl 43, do we remember him?
Well, I'm breaking my TV, so I would have never remembered any of the game. So.
Yeah. Same here.
Or the James Harrison interception for a 100-yard touchdown return for the interception.
Or Franco's big play, huh?
Yeah. How about Fast Willie? How about Fast Willie?
Yep.
Fast Willie, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Flash in the pan, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
With the Parker, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you got 2 out of 3.
Kendrell Bell.
Yep.
One and done.
Yeah.
Legends.
Yep.
Hey, you got
Thanks,
paid,
Scoot. Thanks, Scoot,
no
for
problem,
2 out of 3. And I like Randy for stumping you because my trivia, I guess everybody's a winner with Bubba trivia. But if we got Randy giving it, we're not giving any prizes out.
That was pretty hard, Scott. That was a hard one.
That was tough.
That was good.
That was.
Oh my!
But Scott, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you, Scoot.
We appreciate it. We'll get you
problem.
your beer and your hat here soon.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks,
See you,
brother.
buddy. Okay, let's
what do we think?
bring Craig back on here real quick, and he can answer. You got some more trivia there, Bubba?
I got some more trivia.
Okay.
Amanda's trying to get on. Amanda from Alley Cat Beverage. She's trying. Okay, Craig. Okay, Craig.
My trivia skills are subpar, but I'm going to try anyway.
Okay. Who did the Steelers defeat for the Super Bowl victory? The 4th Super Bowl victory. Who did they beat?
Was that the Rams?
That is correct.
All right, I got one.
LA Rams.
Go, Craig.
So what do you win, Bubba? What do you win?
I tell you what, Craig, I'm going to send you out a Steeler shirt. You're going to get it mailed to you. You got a Steeler shirt. Thanks for playing.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Craig,
thanks for listening.
Send me your address, buddy. Okay.
Yep.
I'll put the email back in the chat. Send us your address. We'll get it shipped out.
I love that Nacho Libre stuff. I love that. Okay. Do we have any more?
Thanks, guys.
No, thank you for popping on.
Hey, thanks, Craig.
Who do we got? Anybody else?
Nobody yet. So
nobody. I got some questions, people. I still got some alcohol, some shirts from Alley Cat Beverage. But I think Randy stumps everybody. So maybe we should have had him.
Everybody off.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, man. No, I got more trivia.
So anyway, what before we I don't know how when we tally this up, what prediction are you going to give for this game come Sunday, Randy? What prediction? What score do you think it's going to be?
Oh man. Let's see here. Defense. I think it's going to be some pretty good defense. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. So I'm going to give us the edge. When I say low-scoring, I'm thinking 17-14 type game. So I'm going 17-14 Pittsburgh.
Okay, I like that. What about you, TA? Oh, you know me. I honestly, I believe that. I believe that the defense is going to wrap up. I think it's going to be the first complete game of the season due to the fact of last year, and I'm going to say Big Ben, the Big Ben tour. Ben's going to at least throw for 2 touchdowns. And Najee is going to be something on the field like the Cleveland Browns have never saw. So I'm going to go 24-17 Pittsburgh.
You're such a fan, Bubba.
I am. I know. I am. You only met me one time, and you can already tell.
That was all heart.
I know.
Heart.
Yeah.
I know.
TA, what about you, man?
All right. Well, I mean, this is going to be an interesting one for sure. I think we're hitting Cleveland at their right time. I mean, injury wise, these guys are beat up all the way up and down the board, including those great wide receivers they have. Chubbs is still not 100%. Lamar Hunt will not be in the ball game. I do not expect to see Baker Mayfield. I expect to see Casey Kasem spinning from top 40 hits.
Top 40.
Let's hope it's not many hits.
Yeah, my only problem is that we don't turn around and make him look like a Hall of Famer. We shut these guys down and we walk away out of here with a 28-9 score and just go home.
Woo!
Wow.
Everybody's drinking Bush beer tonight.
Actually, Randy, it's
you got Coors Light. You're in Colorado. You got Coors Light.
Yeah.
Straight up whiskey, Randy.
A little bit.
Yours is a little stronger with 28 points. I tell you, boy.
The altitude's getting to his head.
All right.
Okay, Cable, what about you?
All right. I'm going to make a conditional prediction here. I say if Baker, and not the score, but a side bet or guess here, if Baker plays, I don't think he finishes the game. I think if they start him, he doesn't finish. But Pittsburgh's going to win, and I'm going to go 26-21.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Jim, what about you? You're the logical one of the group, so.
Well, I don't know. I think this is going to be a game where we may see close to 60 minutes from Pittsburgh. I think it still stings. I think this is going to be a head game here, this one. I think it still stings from the Steelers. I think the Steelers had an extra week to watch tape and see how bad they tackled last week. So I think that will get fixed this week. I think we'll see I wanted to say Max Starks there, but Banner. I think we'll see Banner pop in there from time to time and get some play. He was a full participant today. So and like I think it was TA said, or maybe it was Cable said that, we're catching them at the right time. And I just think this is going to be the time where we're going to be able to catch them when they're down, kick them when they're down, and show them who the real big brother is. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh 21-18.
Ooh.
Okay.
Close one.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I think defense is going to take over this game. If you look at the quarterback situation, I don't think Baker's going to play. I really don't. So I'm going to go with 17-14.
Same as mine. Yay.
Another
Cleveland?
score.
No, Steelers. We still have the better quarterback.
Yeah.
We need. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what my high school coach used to say. Fellas, damn it to hell, I need this one.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Say that every Friday. We need this one.
I say it every day I say it in mini camp the whole way through Steelers season. As you already know that I'm a typical Yunzer. So that's just, how it goes.
Absolutely.
So, but we do have a couple guys that actually gave some scores. Joe Betts said 28-17 Steelers. Chris Elliott said 27-13 Steelers. Brian Yeager, the lumberjack, he said 12-10 Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Yeah, well, hey.
And all you guys will be getting some gifts. So
Amanda predicted 19-27. I'm hoping Steelers.
I believe it's Pittsburgh. She's a Steeler fan.
I would imagine. So
all you guys will be getting some gifts from Alley Cat Beverage. Just put your address. And also Brock Thompson said 30-20 Steelers. So Brock,
you got some gifts coming from Alley Cat Beverage. And I know what, Brock, I know what I'm giving you, Brock. You know what you're getting. So, okay. So thanks. I mean, that's awesome. I mean,
and then Lindsay chimed back in as well. Damn it to hell. Here we go, Steelers. Steelers over Browns this week. Great podcast,
and Lindsay will send you some stuff to New Mexico. We'll get some stuff out to you and your daughter. Not alcohol, but we'll send some stuff out. So
I think we got a floor mat, right?
Yeah,
I do have a floor mat.
Send your addresses to the email in the chat, and we will get some stuff shipped out to you.
Yes. Thanks everybody for participating in the first ever mega podcast anti-Browns rally. This is awesome. And Randy, you've been such a phenomenal guest at Christmas. I tell you what, if you guys would have seen me when my power went out,
well, the Grinch stole your power. So
I'm telling you. Oh,
well, thank you, man.
Tammy had to calm me down.
Having me on tonight.
Oh,
thank
no,
you
we
so
appreciate
much.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt the World Series for you, but you know.
Just tell me the score, please.
It's 5-0 Atlanta. So, but hey, at least you're not watching Dance with the Stars, right?
True. Apparently I'm not going to watch any baseball tonight either.
No, guys, this was fun. We should do it again. You know, Randy, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. You have no idea.
Thank you so much. You've made my dreams come true, being a Steeler fan and actually having my goal of doing this podcast, Randy, when we do it with the Triple B Experience, was actually to get a Steeler on. And God bless, I'm telling you, you've made me like the happiest mother effer in the world.
Now we can be done. We never have to do this again.
Yeah, we can retire right now.
We have to do it again because if I don't get my beer out there, I win this score prediction.
well, maybe we could do it for Ravens week, or I'd like to do it again if everybody else is willing. I think that'd be a great time. So, and we
need to do Ravens week. Yeah. How about it, Randy? What do you think?
We got some fans chiming in saying thank you as well, Randy. You have no idea. So
thank you
so much. Guys for joining in as well. So thanks for having me, guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys and talking to you soon.
Absolutely,
Randy. See you, Randy. Thank you.
All right.
And damn it, just bring it home.
Okay, Jimmy T, why don't you take us home, and then I'll run the Alley Cat Beverage ad one more time. And
that sounds good. Hey, I wanted to throw one more thing out there. If we can, like a quick one hitter. How about an unsung hero of the game, real quick?
To me, it's got to be. We need Najee. We need Najee Harris to run all over the Browns. That's what we need.
Okay. Bubba.
Well, here's my pick that'll piss my two partners off. Chris Boswell. Hey, it could come down to that.
It could. Yeah, you're right. It could.
Down to Chris.
Yeah.
A winner.
I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go with more than one. I'm going to say the offensive line going up against Myles Garrett and everything. I think we're going to see them continue, hopefully, where they left off, and they have a big game that wins it for them.
Well, before I leave, Rick and Patty, 28-17 Pittsburgh. So I wanted to get that in.
Nice.
And I know I want to shut up, but this is truly an honor of doing this, guys. And I want to thank Alley Cat Beverage for all the prizes. Amanda and Eric, thank you. God bless you guys.
And
God
she
bless.
chimed in there, Bubba. She said bigger giveaways and more podcasts. So.
Well, we'll do whatever we can. And I want to thank TA and JT of Steelers Realm Podcast for combining this mega podcast.
Thank you, guys.
And I think we did. This is something that I always wanted to do. And I'm telling you, it was an honor to work with all you guys tonight. And I truly appreciate it with the bottom of my heart.
Who are your unsung heroes before we get out of here?
Yeah, you didn't answer.
Thanks, Cable, because I'm thinking,
sorry.
damn, Bubba's just trying to rush us down.
That's what he does.
He's like, I'm done talking to you, jackasses. Get out of here.
I got drunk. I need to go to sleep.
Right. It's bedtime. No, actually, I only got one thing for Steelers Nation. It's free sherbet all Sunday long.
Oh, I like it. I'm going to go even a little bit more obscure. Before I do that, Scott is saying Kendrick Green going to be the unhung.
He's the unhung hero.
Scott would know if he's hung or not.
A they or a them.
Look at the shit-eating grin on his face.
Oh,
Look.
there he is. There he is.
The face only a mother can love. That's for sure.
Kendrick Green, unsung hero, 100% good snaps directly into Ben's hands. None over his head.
I'll get that beer out to you real quick.
Thanks, Scotty. We appreciate you, man.
Thanks, Scoot.
All right, my unsung hero is going to be Cam Sutton. Has a pick six. With the final 7 points on that.
Look at TA's face, man. He just had a heart attack. He's the drunk one.
He's ready to go again.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys. Hey, I like the idea of Ravens Week.
I'm cool with that.
Same here.
We got one under our belt, and thanks to you guys at Steelers Realm, and anybody that wants to listen to Steelers stuff, listen to the Steelers Realm podcast. It's a great podcast. And
well, hey guys, before we sign off, Gary, why don't you throw another plug for Alley Cat Beverage out there?
Absolutely.
Thank
There's
you,
a
Alley
new
Cat.
cat in town, formerly known as Clymer Beverage. The newly remodeled Alley Cat Beverage is located in the heart of Clymer. Still carrying all of your traditional beverages, Alley Cat Beverage also offers all of the newest flavors, brands, and novelties, including slushies and popsicles. From the gridiron to the back porch swing, Alley Cat has your favorite beverage in stock and ready for any occasion. Stop in and see the new cat in town. Back the alley where all the cool cats go.
Alley Cat.
Thank you, Alley Cat.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Alley Cat Beverage.
Eric.
Hey guys, I got one thing because with the remembrance of my boy, because I know my boy's not here, and Dev, I hope that the FBI is not going to detain you too much tonight as they're digging through Jimmy Hoffa's bones. All right, and I also know too that part of this is because your beloved Penn State lost, and we won't dig any deeper into that one. However, for the final trivia and a special shout out to one of our dearest and favorites, Steel City Star. Do we know who caught their first NFL TD against the Browns upon their return?
Oh my!
Wow!
Wow! Hines Ward.
Hines Ward, absolutely correct. Bubba.
Bubba wins a prize.
Bubba wins a prize.
Oh, yeah.
Go out,
For all the beer he's drinking.
Yeah.
and go out there and check that film video out there on Steel City Star. Thank you, buddy.
That was
Yeah.
All I got to say is Kenny Pickett is a ticket, baby. Heisman.
Woo. Just thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
That's going to be our next quarterback, Kenny Pickett.
You know what? I saw a lot of posts about
Yeah.
that in the last
People are-
couple days. And you
Yeah,
know
he'll
what?
be a bust just like the rest.
Every single person that responded was like, "Yes, I
Yeah.
take."
Can
I
you
take
see
it.
this now? Kenny Pickett, Kenny Stickett, Kenny Pickett. What a dickhead. I mean, can you imagine the whole realm of little rhymes and reasons that's going to come off with Kenny Pickett?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I know we've got a lot of good Yinzer names out there, but Pickett is not one of them.
Hey, that's not any worse than that kicker with the last name Blewett.
Yeah, that's true. Good call, Cable. Yeah, good call. So, anyway, guys, this is fun. Go Steelers, baby.
Go Steelers. Thank you. Megacast. Thank you.
Right,
Steelers
signing
Realm.
off Megacast.
Randy
Thanks.
Fuller. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Alley
Randy.
Cat Beverage. Thank you. God bless you guys. Thank you. Amanda, Eric. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
All right, guys.
See you guys.
Have a great rest of your week. Steeler Nation, careful in the hot tub. We're out of here. We'll see you guys later, gents.